Hello, good evening. Welcome back. Welcome back to one podcast. On this podcast, we discuss everyday family issues. We discuss about relationships and cultures. Um, for the past weeks now, we've been on money issues, money issues. Okay, so that's what we've been discussing for a while now. Money issues. Last week we talked about betting, someone having a gambling addiction and all that, how to manage it. If you've not watched it, you have to go back to our YouTube channel. You'll see it there how to manage gambling addiction and all that. Because we are on money issues. We are discussed about money. Okay, so that brings us to tonight's topic, which is on the screen there. Side chicks versus side hustle. Which cost more? Which cost more? Side chicks versus side hustle. Which cost more? It's funny, isn't it? Because when you look at it, you see that the side chicks are not side hustle. One drains your wallet, the other might flatten it. One will just like it take your money. You're gonna lose a lot of money. Why the other one it will just like flatten it. But let's be real. Okay, let's just be real. Let's be serious. And then when it comes to your time, money and peace of mind, which one really cost more? That's what you're gonna ask yourself. When it comes to your time, it comes to your money, it comes to your peace of mind. Which of them? Side chicks or side hustle? Which one cost more? Which one is more expensive? That's what we're trying to discuss this evening. Okay. And I would like you to join me because I would like to get you guys' opinion. I would like to really like deep into this proper. And I want you guys to help me out. All right. I'm going to put the number on the screen now. The number to join the program to call. That's the number on the screen. +44 744 982 3876. That's the number to join the program. +44 744 982 3876. That's the number. Or you can put on the comment section your thoughts, your opinion. I would like to get you guys idea on what we are discussing this evening. Side chicks and side hustle. Which cost more? Which one is more expensive? Because most of them you have to invest. It's either you invest your time, you're also going to invest your money. And time is money. And money is expensive if you don't handle it, if you don't invest wisely. Let me just define it. Let me let you know what we're talking about. Let me let you know what we're talking about. A side hustle is a legit income stream. A side hustle. Most times, most people they have side hustle. They have their own job. It's either maybe they have a business they're doing or they are working 5 to 9 in a company, in a firm where they're getting paid. They are placed on a salary. Then they have a side hustle, something that they do extra where they can get more income. Sometimes it might be content creation. Sometimes it might be selling online, maybe something like that. Or sometimes maybe you have a business that you're doing outside of your work, after work, something like that. You understand? I'm talking about side hustle where you can get extra income to support to your income that you get in every month. Okay? Freelancing, Uber driving, maybe you're selling sneakers or selling trainers, dresses, how about something like that? Or you're into drop shipping. You know what I mean by drop shipping? Ordering things from China or something like that. Drop shipping, people order, you drop it, selling it to them, whatever they are. Okay, whatever you do to stack to get extra income, extra bread. That is what we call side hustle. Meanwhile, when you talk about side chick, I know you know what I mean. Side chick, she's not your man. You know what I mean. She's not your man. Enough. Can I just stop there? Enough said, right? She's not your wife. She's not your girlfriend. She's not the main one. It's the side one. That's what they call side chick. You understand? Okay. All right. Like I said, the line is open. You can call me. I would like to get you guys' opinion. Which one cost more? Which two of them cost more? Okay. Because when we look at the investment, when you want to talk about now the investment, where the money is, you look at the side hustle. It might take you maybe 10 to 20 hours a week or more than that, especially in the early grind. You know what I mean? Early grind. Some people they wake up very early in the morning. They want to do it like between 5 to 8 o'clock in the morning before they go to work. You understand? But that time you invested in that hustle, you're investing in your future. You're investing in what? In your future because you're trying to like get something, get more income to support to your own income, extra income. You understand? So that I said that before, freelancing or maybe into free Uber driver. Like some people, they after work, they finish work at 5 o'clock in the evening. Then they say they want to do Uber. They can go and do Uber till 11 p.m. Then they'll come back home and sleep and then wake up earlier again in the morning to get ready, go back to work. Then when they finish work, they go out. You know what I mean? They're using the Uber. Uber is not the proper their real job. Uber is just the side hustle because they do Uber maybe 3 4 hours every day. Some of them they do that every week, Friday, Sunday, or Saturday, Sunday, or sometimes Friday to Sunday. It depends. That is side hustle. That's more income. You're getting extra income to support to your main income. You understand what I mean? That is side hustle. That's what we mean by side hustle. Now, well, let's talk about a side chick. A side chick is that time, like you're juggling your test, you're sneaking meetups, you're lying, all those guilt trips, all those kind of fake business trip. You have your company sending you to another town for a meeting. You guys are having a business meeting, something like that. You're having a fake business trip, something like that. You know what I mean? If you look at it, it's a full-time job. Side chick is a full-time job. The only difference is just that it comes with no paycheck. He doesn't receive any money. There's nothing. You're not getting anything in returns. There's no income coming from there. You know what I mean? And the funny thing is that sometimes you might have a high chance of overtime drama. You know what I mean? You got overtime. You go overtime drama. You come in the one you. What do I mean by overtime drama? When you want to go back home, you want to go back to your men. Your men. You know what I mean? So you want to go home. They say no. They need overtime. Remember, overtime is always expensive because when you're doing overtime, You're supposed to get paid. But this one, no money coming in. It comes with drama. Sometimes they will threaten you if you're not staying for another 2, 3 hours. They will call your wife or your girlfriend. That's why the drama comes in. So you're going to stay over time. You know what I mean? What are we talking about? Side chicks versus side hustle. Which cost more? Which cost more? Okay? The line is open. Call me. I would like to get your opinion. Oh gosh, this is funny. Well, it's really, really talk. We're gonna talk about it. Let's just be serious. Okay, we'll talk about it. What about the financial cost? The money aspect of it, the financial cost. Okay, the money wise, something like that. When you look at side hustle, it can cost you upfront. Okay, it can cost you upfront. You have to buy the equipment, buy your gears. If it's like you put money for the ads, if you do freelancing or something like all those things. If you have a website, you put money. You have to like get the domain name and all that. Everything it costs money, a little bit of money. You have to pay that upfront in order for you to do that. Or you said that you want to become a content creator, it's still going to cost you money because you need to buy the gears, you need to buy your camera, you need to buy few things, the mic and everything. Like what we're doing here now, it costs a little bit of money. You know what I mean? So that is side hustle. But the funny thing is that at the long run, eventually you will do what? You make the money back because it's an investment. You can put in that financial cost. Yes, it costs you a little bit money, but you make the money back eventually. You understand what I mean? If you know what you're doing, if you keep to it, if you understand your game and everything, you make the money back. If you look at the returns, maybe sometimes 2 times out of what you invested, sometimes 5 or more than that. Why the other one, the other side, that's of course side chick. I'm talking about financial cost. Financial cost. Okay. With side hustle, you put in a bit of money, you invest a bit of money. At the long run, you make the money back, right? Then now let's compare that with side chick. Let's compare that with side chick. I would like to break it down a little bit. It's just as an example, a scenario. I'll break it down for you. Okay, the financial cost when it comes to side chick. Okay, you there's always a dinner, right? You have a dinner date. You take this person out. You guys have a dinner date. Probably it costs you roughly maybe because you need to at least try to. You want to like impress. You have your business partner. You have to impress this person. Understand me? So let's assume maybe $200. That's for dinner, right? And then the gift, looking at around $150. Then the hotel room, roughly around $300 or $250, depending on the star of the hotel. You get what I'm saying? And also depending on the class of the side chick. You understand? So probably you will not like to go with your car so that someone that knows you will not, see you and call your men. I just use men because you just put your men, girlfriend or wife, or whatever. Okay, so you don't want to go with your car. You leave your car somewhere, then you have to take Uber, right? Then Uber roughly between $50 and $100. You know what I mean? You have extra money inside. Maybe you can call that one secrecy budget. Bonafone, Alibi, all those things, £50, 50 or something, $50 and all that. If you calculate all of this, maybe just if you calculate, you're looking at around 800, 800 a month, $800, just average, $800 a month, just to do what? Just to lie, just to lie. Just to do what? Just to lie. Because it's very, very much expensive. It's a very big, listen, it's a big job, man. It's a very big job to keep a side chick. All right? It's a big job. You understand? So that's the reason why we wanted to compare both of them. Because you know why? Both take your time, both take money, both will take a peace of mind. Do you understand what I mean? Energy, everything. But the difference is what we're looking at this evening. Do you understand what I mean? $800. On average, $800 just gone for that month. That's what you're putting out. Okay. That money, if you put it in your side hustle, you understand what I mean? It give you a lot of returns. That kind of money is for car loans. So people are using it to get their car, the car they are driving even more solid cars that they're using. You understand? They're paying for the monthly car. Are you gonna do you understand what I mean? People that like, you know what I mean? You get a car, you're paying every month. That's what you're using for just to lie, to stay with a side chick, to stay with a side chick. Put on the comment section. I would like to get your opinion. Which one costs more? I'm just analyzing it. I want you to let me know which of them cost more. Okay. Then let's talk about the emotional return of investment, because all of these are investment. It depends on what I invest in, because both of them are still like time. I'll explain that, isn't it? It's investing your time, energy, and everything, your brain as well. Do you understand? So, what about emotional return of investment? Okay, I'm talking about the real cost, your peace of mind. That's what we're talking about now. Peace of mind. That's what we refer to emotional return of investment. Your peace of mind. When you are doing your side hustle, you encounter stress. It's normal. It's a business. Investment. Stress is there, definitely. Okay? Depending on which what or whatever you're doing. If it's Uber, that's stress. It's that maybe the rain is falling or something like there's always something that makes you to or maybe the passenger that you pick up that morning might not be in a good mood. Like, you understand? All those the stress, which you give you headache. Oh wow. You start thinking, why are you doing this? It's stress. It affects your peace of mind. You understand what I mean? But remember, it's a progress stress. It's a progress stress. Learning, you are learning through that, you are improving yourself, you are building yourself and all that. You know what I mean? You from there, you are know how to maneuver, know how to arrange, know how to handle that business, that side hustle. You understand? So it's that's why I put in as a progress stress. Now compare it to side chick. I don't know why I always laughing. Seriously. When you talk about when you compare that to a side chick, we're talking about the emotional return of investment. That's your peace of mind. Okay. So when you bring your peace of mind to the side chick, first of all, the first thing that comes in there is what? Anxiety. That's the first thing that you experience straight away. Anytime the phone rings, maybe you're home, like phone ring, straight immediately, anxiety straight. Okay. Then from there you become paranoid, drama. You're trying to turn your phone, you put it on, you know, put the front of your phone, you just put it down, just cover, hide the phone. You don't want to put the screen up, you just cover, put it down. You understand what I mean? They say they had drama because you don't want the main person, the one you're with, to see, to know what is happening. The anxiety is there, the paranoia and drama is coming. Because everything you're doing, every fry, you're focusing on what? On work. Why? You're worried. You're worried. Your secret will not blow up. You don't want anybody to know. Because if she find out, or if he find out, everything's going to be messed up. Your life is going to be like ruined. You understand? So, emotional return of investment. What do you think? If you compare two of them, what do you really think? Okay. And I want you to not forget the kicker, just like get it proper. Emotional cost. Okay. The emotional cost. Well, there's no way we're going to talk about the returns without mentioning the cost. Okay. The side hustle can be like, stressful and all that. Yes, deadlines, the clients calling, ghosting and everything, your shipping delays, sure, everything. Sometimes you want to, if you have content creator, you want to come in there. There's maybe the camera is lagging, all of that. You understand? So your equipment will not stop, it will not start. You try everything. Do you know what I mean? The mic is not working, all those things. Yes, it's there. That's emotional cost. It's stressful. Do you understand what I mean? But that's a growth stress. It's normal. You learn from that, you're gonna grow. It's like you are building something. Stress is there. You are building something. It's normal. You're gonna like experience that. Okay. But side chick, that's what if she oh gosh. What if she send a screenshot, of her? You know what I mean? As your, your woman, she's using your phone to play. Or your man is using your phone just to play games or something like that. You understand what I mean? They are just playing on your phone. Prick. That's a screenshot. Screenshot strap of a bikini. Screenshot of a nightgown. Screenshot of the other ones. What happened? That's the blood pressure. Your blood pressure will start increasing. You increasing. You losing sleep. Everything. That's if you look at it, it's life ruining stress. Do you understand? It's stress. It's kind of stress. It's different. It's life ruining stress. Maybe you're in a relationship that is like more than 10 years, 5 years that you build a relationship and all that. Just that one screenshot, boom, the whole, you ruin the whole everything is gone. Life ruin stress immediately. Blood pressure straight away. Do you understand what I'm talking about? Do you understand where I'm coming from when I'm talking about the emotional cost? Emotional return of investment, your peace of mind. Those are the difference. Side hustle, it give you stress because you have to meet up with the deadlines. Side chick will give you stress because you don't want to lose your relationship for 5 years. It gives you what? High blood pressure. So, and then if you want to like compare it to economics, all right, some of you that are into finance or something like that. Well, because we talk about money issue, right? Talking about the cost. So one will give you compound interest. Why the other one will give you what? Compound stress. Do you understand what I mean? So side hustle will give you compound interest. Side chick will give you what? Compound stress. That's the emotional aspect of it. Your peace of mind. That's the way it goes. All right, guys. See, I'm still waiting. I would like. Can you send me? Say, put on the comment section your thoughts, okay? Or you can call the number still on the screen. +447449823876. Which one cost more? Which cost more? Your side hustle or side chick? Okay, that's what we're trying to. That's what we're discussing. All right. Okay, we're going to analyze it proper. Analyzing it. You understand? Because I want you to understand it properly. Because both of them, they're stress. Both have stress. What about the long-term impact? The long-term impact. What will be the long-term impact? You know, in the side hustle, because you can hear some people, some guys will tell you, man, that they see someone rushing out as he just came back from work, the person just dropped the bag, he's going out again immediately, straight away. What? Man, he's rushing. Said to you, man, I have to work hard. This is my side hustle. I'm just starting up. I need to put more energy. I need to put more time on it to build up this business. So we talk about the long time impact. How will it impact you? You understand? It's time. I mean, like when you talk about the side hustle in the long time impact, it can lead to a business. You see, some people, some of them, they just started the same way. Maybe like just similar. They have their Instagram. They started with 10 followers. From 10 followers, sometimes they start doing ad and everything, pushing harder, trying to go live and everything just to build up that. With time, they start having more followers. With time, they start like trying to start selling some goods, maybe through having selling trainers, selling dresses and all that, makeup, everything. At the beginning, maybe they will sell one or two in a month. With time, what happens? It become a business. Some people, the business will grow to the extent that they will resign from their main job. Now focus on this side hustle. The side hustle is no more a side hustle. It become what? A business. Now they're focusing on their business. They're having financial freedom. They now have their own business. They determine their own time, everything about that. So with that, they're quitting their job like their job, normal job, 9 to 5 job and all that, talking about salary job. Now they are on proper business to the extent that they start employing other people to work with them. You understand what I mean? Talking about the long-term impact of a side hustle. It started small. Now it grows to a business. Start making income to the extent that you retire yourself straight away. You resign from your main job, 9 to 5 job, and focus now mainly on what? Your business. So you start employing other people to work for you. Let's jump over to the other side and look at side chick, the long-term impact of side chick. It can lead to what? It can lead to what? A breakup. Talking about that 5 years relationship of yours, side chick can lead to that. It can also lead to child support. Because at the beginning, it was just fun. You didn't go there to maybe like maybe the lady can tell you that she doesn't want any child. She doesn't want any kid at all. One thing can lead to another. Now there's a child, and then you have your men at home, right? So what will happen? They will place you on a child support. You know what I mean? More money. Okay? Or you can like think about it, appearances on some viral podcast with receipt. Oh gosh. You can go viral. That's what I'm trying to say. You can go viral. Okay? When they start dragging you on the social media. So that's why I said about the podcast. You see, you have to come to podcast to explain yourself. You understand? Start telling them that the child is not yours. You understand what I mean? So already, what that thing that you don't want anybody to know about, or everybody could know about it. It's a side chick. Okay. Let's just fast forward it. Let's fast forward this 5 years forward. 5 years forward. Okay. Let's just fast forward it. Let me just focus on the side hustle. Okay. You might have a passive income, a brand, or at least a second stream of cash flow. Do you understand that? So you stick with that. Along the line, your brand will grow, something like that. In the 5 years or 10 years, just within, depends on what you are trying to build as a side hustle. That's what I'm trying to let you know. It goes into their business. Now you focus on your brand. You understand what I mean? So because most people, they start that, they have their main job. They do side hustle just to promote their brand with time. When it grow, they will leave that one. You understand what I mean? So that is where it is. But if you stick with side chick in the 5 years, fast forward 5 years with the side chick, you can, the same thing we're saying. There's no how you might not have a support. There's no way you might not straight away. You start paying. So if you didn't go that way, you ruin your relationship. Or other than that, your name will be on everywhere, social media, TikTok, something like that. I don't know if you've seen all this hashtag cheating clown. It might be one of them. That's fast forward 5 years. Is there any benefit? You let me know. You let me know. What are we talking about? If you're just joining us if you're just coming across now, okay, we are discussing on side chicks versus side hustle, which cost more, because both of them cost money. They cost money. Okay. Hello, welcome.
Hello?
Yeah, hello, good evening, welcome.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Loud and clear.
Yeah. I want to make my own contribution.
Go on.
Can you hear me?
Go on. I can listen. I can hear you. Yeah. Go.
Yeah. The topic says side chick and side hustling.
Yeah.
Which one costs fast? Yeah. It's very obvious that anything side chick is not legit, right?
Mm-hmm.
Uh, unless you're not married. You're married, this side
Are you
is not legit.
are you shifting a bit? Where you were before was
So,
better. Hello, can you hear me?
yeah,
Yeah, just stay where you were before. The line,
your
line is shifting a bit.
can you hear now?
No, okay,
I'm
just
still where I was before. Can you hear?
yeah. I think it's better there, please. Now, yeah, it's okay. Go on.
Okay. So what I'm saying that once you are married, it's not legit, it's not proper. Because once you are doing anything side chick, you are doing it in the
Now It's not the line is not really. Can you call back? The line is not gone. Yeah, can you call back? The line was just shaky. I couldn't understand what you're saying. Okay, still waiting for the call back. We'll crack on. Like I was saying, I said that both of them cost money. They both cost money. The only thing is just that depends on your preference. Which one do you prefer? And that's why we ask the question: which one cost more? Which one cost more? When I started, I just mentioned a little. I mentioned something. I said that when you compare the financial cost of a side hustle versus the side chick, I was saying that you can just, like, for example, it depends on what kind of business you want to do as a side hustle. If it's Uber business, it's either maybe you pay for the car purchase, so they'll be taking the money from your salary and all that, or you have the money, you buy Uber, you buy a car that you're using for the Uber. You spend money to get the car. You spend the money to get the car, then put it on your side hustle. So along the line, that money, the Uber will do what? Give you your money back. You understand? Because I know it costs upfront, but the long run, eventually, what will happen? You make it back. You get the money back. Definitely. You understand? That's what we're trying to say. But the other one, the side hustle, the side chick, it will cost you money upfront. It will still cost you money upfront. How? You're going to, like, think about the dinner. You spend $200, $150 to $200, $300. Depends on how much you spend on the dealer, the gift, hotel rooms, all of that, everything. You calculate everything. Sometimes it gets up to $800 in a month. But in returns, you get nothing back. You get no more. There's no income coming back to you. Nothing. You might get the phone. You might enjoy the, you know what I mean, the wranglings and all that. You might enjoy all of that. Proper. They can take you care of you and all. You forget all your sorrows. You forget all your pain. If you have an argument at home with your woman, your wife, your girlfriend, you can go over there, you forget, you run to side chick, and side chick can make you to forget about all of that, make you feel okay, you feel free and all that. But when it comes to cost, the financial cost, it cost you money. It cost you money. Though you might enjoy the time spent together. You understand? So that's what we're trying to compare. Want to compare and contrast. And we don't know which one costs more. Which one costs more? Okay. So if you're just joining us, that's what we're discussing. We're analyzing it. We want to know. Want to know. Want to know. Yeah, hello. Hello, are you there? Okay. Then you might ask me why would someone just, like, decide to go and have a side chick? We've discussed this before in one of our podcasts. Why some people prefer side chick? Why some people go for side chick and all that? There's a lot of things. There's a lot of things that can make you to like, think about having a side chick. It's either maybe you're not having that peace of mind at home. You're not like getting treated at home. You're not treated well. Do you understand? So you are not like, properly like taken care of. It's either maybe you are getting maybe emotionally, you having that emotional stress at home and all that. And you needed someone you can stay with, someone that can give you that comfort. You start looking for side chick. Hello.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Yes, go on straight. Go, 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 go on, go on, go on, go on.
So what I'm saying in fact that I believe such chick
Mm-hmm.
will be more costlier than the hustling.
The side hustle, yes. Mm-hmm.
In a sense that side chick, whatever you are doing with side chick, you are doing it in secret.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't know your family to know. Don't want your wife or your children to know that you are dating another person outside the marriage or outside the wedding.
Mm-hmm.
So for you to see that person, you will go out. The person will, let's assume you go to a hotel, you pay for a hotel room.
Mm-hmm.
In that hotel, you will entertain the person, you spend money, you do a lot of things, and you come back to the house. You still spend in the house.
Mm-hmm.
Understand?
Yeah.
So, and while you are doing such a thing, the girl in question
Mm-hmm.
may want to dominate the marriage
Mm-hmm.
in a sense that she may try to trap you in a way that childbearing can come up.
Mm-hmm.
And when such a thing happen, you see that you have two kittens now. Because you are doing a side chick, it's not legal.
Mm-hmm.
And you try to prefer one or two things. And in question, the girl in question wants you. And you see that she will not do anything to frustrate that baby. Rather, she would like to
Yeah.
come either as a second wife or have her own right in that house. So it brings division. So if you look at the side effect of it,
Mm-hmm.
it's more costlier than the side hustling. That hustling of a thing,
Mm-hmm.
you see that you hustle to make money.
Okay.
You're not hustling to spend. Rather, you're hustling to make money. So I believe that that side chick take much of your income than the hustling.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know whether I make sense
Yeah, yeah,
because
yeah.
of the network.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah, you did well.
Yeah.
You did, yeah, you did well. I understand where you come from. I understand that. It will cost you a lot. It will cost you a lot of money. The hotels, the gift, everything. Also, the stress of hiding your phones and everything. Hiding
Yeah,
because all of
yeah,
that,
yeah,
all of that is just hiding because you are lying. You're lying all the time. Do you understand? It's a
yeah,
it's a
yeah,
it's a very expensive
yeah,
lies. So that's why I
yeah.
understand. Yeah.
And once your phone ring,
Mm.
maybe late in the night, your mind will be hanging. Understand?
Hmm.
You hang your mind and see you
You,
need what is coming up. So let's assume you're with your wife. You're not comfortable to answer. You start excusing yourself. On such, your wife will start suspecting you. In the side chick, when you have your home and still doing it, you don't have freedom. You don't
have
have freedom.
you don't have freedom. Yeah.
You don't have freedom.
Mm.
You don't have freedom. You are spend and the person you are dating as a side chick will try to bring her problems, compare them on you, and you still run your family problem. So you see that your head will be filled up. So you will not be comfortable. Even if you have the money, but something will be going out from you.
Yeah.
In a sense that when you are doing the side hustling, you are hustling to make a living.
Mhm.
You are hustling to be comfortable. You are hustling to be among others. You are hustling to be useful to the society. So you are making the money. And as you said earlier on, when that hustling, like little, you stand, you become a business owner, start employing people, helping government,
Mhm.
creating employment. You see, so the disadvantage in side chick and disadvantage in hustling, they are not thing to compare. The comparison is high distance.
Mhm.
So that's what I want to contribute.
All right. Thank you so much.
So thank you.
Thank you for your call.
Keep it on. I love your program.
Thank you. I appreciate
More
it.
grace, able.
Thanks. Yeah. Okay. So, like what you was just saying, you know, is a side chick is very, very expensive. It's very, very expensive. The hotels, they hiding your phones, putting your phone silent, putting your phone screen down. Understand? So calls when you're home, when you ring, high blood pressure and all that, stress and everything that is coming. So all of that. You understand? You know? That is the problem. That's a very big problem. Okay. Like I said, the line is vacant now. You can call +44 744 982 3876. Yeah, hello, welcome. Good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Yeah, welcome.
Hello. Yes, thank you very much.
We
I
are
want to be part of the show tonight.
welcome. We are discussing about side chick and side hustle, which one cost more.
Yes, I've been trying to digest the topic. Side chick, side hustle, which one costs more?
Yeah.
So now is a two-way something,
Mm.
depending on what the cost is. You
Okay.
know, when it comes to a man having a side chick,
Yeah.
of which this side chick knows that this man has a family.
Mhm.
That's why she's called a side chick.
Okay.
And probably she's with the man based on the gain
Yeah.
she's getting from the relationship. So in that case, to the lady, it's the man is spending more.
Mhm.
You understand?
Yeah.
Then this man also that is having a side chick might actually be purchasing something that is worth more than the money he's spending. Because why I'm saying this is most men
Mm.
have side chicks because of uh, family issues.
Mhm.
Most of them is their character, is in their character, is
Mm.
in their behavior. They are not satisfied with one woman.
Mhm.
You understand? Most
Yeah.
of them is they just have these side chicks to be able to overcome the problems they have at home.
Okay.
You understand?
Mm.
So in that case, the lady might feel that the man is spending more, while the man is actually getting cure that
Is it getting
the money
what
he's
is
spending
getting
could not pay for.
emotional therapy?
Yes, he's getting emotional therapy, of which he should be paying more in the hospital under the bed with infusion and so many things. You
Okay.
understand? So to that man,
Okay.
he's actually getting more than he's even paying for.
So it's beneficial for you.
You understand?
Beneficial
That
to you.
yes. So it depends on what the cost
Mm.
is,
Mhm.
where you place the value of the cost.
Okay.
And probably if
Mm.
this man maybe he's not having this side chick,
Okay.
probably he will
Well,
kill someone or so he will die.
you will die.
You understand? Or something else will happen. And I don't think there's anything that is worth more than death.
Okay.
I don't think anything costs more than death. You
Mm.
understand? So
Mm.
in that case, when we look at it that way, we see that it's a two-way something based on what the cost is. But in general, any man having more than one woman always pays a price more than what he should pay as a man, because one woman will always be a particular channel of issues or lifetime. But once you have another one, it's definitely costing you more than what you should have as a man.
Okay.
That's in general. Yes. So that's what I have to contribute.
So which one cost more?
Yes.
Which one cost more?
Yes. Some men, the side chick is their side hustle.
The side chick is their side hustle.
Feed the men. Yes, to some men.
Okay.
Because some of these ladies also, they also spend on the men.
Okay.
They also spend on the men most times. You understand? Yeah. So it's just I'm not saying it because when we are saying it's like bringing the man on the like calling the dog a bad name to be able to crucify the dog.
No.
You understand?
Yeah, so, no, I understand that. I get you.
As the chick is hustling to get money.
Yeah.
That's also how the man is also
hustling. It's hustling to satisfy.
So they are both hustling for something. They are both hustling for one thing or the other.
Okay.
Both of them are hustling for what they derive.
Depending on what they are looking for, right?
Yes, depending on what they are looking for. Okay. Because anything that is called side is like an added, is not the actual. It's just something that you can do for a while to be able to get a particular temporary gain. Okay. That's what the side means for me. Okay. It's like someone having a side business. Yeah. You work in the bank, but also sometimes you do some taxi business on your way back. That's your side hustle. You understand? So to most of these men also, they have their family, but sometimes they have some side chicks where they also derive one thing or the other from. Okay. So that could be their side hustle also.
Okay then. All right, thank you. Well, he didn't answer my question. I ask you which one. I didn't answer my question. I ask
the monetary aspect.
Yes, I ask you which one cost more.
Of course, hustle costs more because you hustle for it.
Hustle costs more.
Hustle costs more. Yes, anything that you hustle for costs you more. Okay. The side chick is just there. She's not hustling for you. Okay. So the hustle costs more.
All right. Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you for your call.
Yes. You're welcome. Yeah.
All right. At least we got some. He said that there's some beneficial, there's some benefit in in the side chick. Depending on what you're looking for. There's some men, they just go in there to satisfy their urge. There are some of them, they go in there to to cure their stress and high BP, high blood pressure, something like that. Because they're not getting that peace of mind at home. So side chick is the one taking care of her, bringing their level, sugar level, BP, everything down. I get what I'm saying. So, all right. So, which one cost more? Side hustle, side chick, which cost more? Okay. So, if as we're analyzing it, therefore, like concluding it, let's just summarize everything. Side chick or side hustle. One costs you money. The other costs you everything. Side hustle takes time. Early morning, late night shift, all of that, grinding, waking up early, all of that. Okay? A side chick, that's a full-time job. It's a full-time job. I said this before. It's a full-time job with no pay. You are the one have to invest in this one. Invest your time, invest your energy, your calls, everything. Okay? At the end of the day, I will not say there's no benefit. because the person that is doing it, sometimes they have a excuse, they will tell you why they're doing it. To them, maybe there's a benefit. You understand? But the high risk of public humiliation is very high sometimes, because at the long run, you might lose your family, because if your wife find out or your husband finds out, you understand what I mean? That's a big problem. Okay. Then the financial breakdown of everything. The other side we talk about when you talk about the side hustle and all of that. You know what I mean? Talk about the dinner date, you buy hotel rooms, gifts, you're spending, sometimes you spend your rent money just to lie. You can spend your business money just to lie. You can spend all that just to make the other person to close their mouth, because they might find out, maybe trying to blackmail you, trying to, like, siphon some money from you, or like trying to get some money off you. And if you refuse, then they will bring blackmail. So it will cost you a lot of money, because what's the money for? Just to lie. You understand? While you're so hustle, you invest 200, flip it around a little bit, you can get £2,000. Depends how you grind, how you push your investment. You understand? We talked about the emotional return of investment. That's who's Tiffany. 2 a.m. stress. She's calling around 2 a.m. because she knows that you're with your wife around that period, because you need to give her that stuff she wants. She want a straight hair, and straight hair is around almost like 2,000 or 1,000 something pounds, 1,000 something dollars or something like that. And then she's telling you that she need that money. She need the money to buy that straight hair, and you be like, you don't have the money at that time. So what time do you think she's going to call you? She'll call you around 2 a.m. when you are in deep sleep. Your phone will be ringing. What happens? That's a stress. Big time stress, bro. Do you understand what I mean? Because you will not like your wife to take the phone. Then what will you promise? Don't worry. You send the money. That's money for your business. You send it. And they will never stop. Because once you send the first one, they will demand for more. That's the way it goes. Okay? So side hustle builds your future. Okay? Why the other one, if you don't handle it properly, it might build a court case. Your woman will take you to court. For what? For divorce. And she might even take your kids together, put together, your house and everything, 50-50. They can divide all your assets and everything. Okay? So let's put it this way. Your side hustle might break your back when you're trying to build your business. All of that. Because at the beginning, it's always, it's not that straight. Okay? But your side chick, she might break your home. She might break your home. You understand what I mean? So I know you guys want my opinion, right? Which one cost more? I'm gonna be honest. I always, because on this platform, we always been honest. I'll say the way is, side chick cost more. Financially, emotionally, and spiritually. You understand what I mean? That does not mean that some men they do it. They don't care. They don't care about the money. They got the money. They will tell you that they have their peace of mind. Like what the gentleman said. He said that some of them, when they get home, their BP will rise. But once they go to the side chick, they got the tablet, their BP will go down. Everything go down. So to them, they are alive because of the side chick. If not because of side chick, probably maybe they are dead. So they are benefiting from that. Okay? But what I'm trying to say is that at the long run, it might break your home, take you to court, and all that. So it costs more. You see that a side hustle can build empire. It can build you empire, generational wealth. At the beginning, it started as side hustle. With time, it become a business. Then you are building empire, which will give you a lot of returns, more money. But side chick burn you down. It can burn everything. It can burn all those businesses that you build, your side hustle and everything. It can burn them down. It can burn them down. How? Once your partner finds out, some of them don't accept sorry. You break your home. That money, that company, that business that you build through your side hustle, now everything will come down. Why? Because you have to divide it into two. Now you start struggling. It's going to lose your home, or maybe a lot of things could happen. So that means side chick will burn them down. You want to risk your peace, your pocket, your main chick, your partner, your wife, just for a good morning, and test from someone that who still lives with her cousin. Those are the things you have to think about. Do you want to lose everything just for good morning? Because you're gonna wake up. When you wake up, what do you think they normally say? It's good morning. Okay? They tell you good morning. Good morning, Alaji. So you're gonna risk all of that from someone who still lives, maybe she still lives with her cousin. They'll post quotes like, if he wanted to, he would be my guest. All of that. You heard that quote before, isn't it? If he wanted to, he would be my guest. What was that? What are we trying to say? It depends on what you want. It depends on the school of thought you are in. What I'm trying to say is that side chick is expensive. It costs more. It can cost you a lot. Does not mean that the main chick, they're supposed to understand that there's a reason why their men are going for side chick. When they realize that there's a reason why their men are going for side chick, then they find out, they have to look into it and find out why their men are going for side chick. If they know why, then they retrace their steps. Try to make their home to be peaceful. Try to make their home to be, a home. So that whatever is it that the side chick is doing out there, they can do it at home at the same to keep their men at home. But if they cannot do that, those guys, they go out there, sometimes they don't care about how much they will spend, because all they want is their peace of mind. Okay? So at the end of the day is what you want. What do you want? What is it that you want? Your side hustle might, like I said, break your back, do every other stuff, but that side chick, along the line, she'll still gonna break your life. You understand? So think about it. Think about it. You have to choose wisely. I understand that we live this life once. And as you're living life, there's nothing like, enjoying your life. You have to enjoy your life. Whatever you think that you do that makes your life peaceful, makes your life longer, keeps you awake in the morning, takes good care of you, I think you do it. If it's to build up, focus on your side hustle, put effort, put more money to build wealth, that's okay. If your side chick is your wealth, is your resources, your doctor, keep it up. At the end of the day, I'm not gonna here to decide for you. Whatever it is that suits you, you go on and do it. Okay? That's all I have to say. Choose wisely. All right, guys. Thank you all for staying with us to this time. If it's first time you're coming across one, please don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, and also just click on the notification so that whenever we post or come live like this, you'll be notified that we are live. Guys, please share this program to your contact. Share the program to your contact. On that note, I will see you guys next week Friday on another topic. If you have any topic you want us to look into, send it to us as well through WhatsApp. Okay? Have a lovely weekend. See ya.